Welcome to Math0930 for the spring 2022 semester. This is Intermediate Algebra, and I'm your instructor, Dr. Barry Smith. Here's some information. My office is in PS 130. This is my phone number. Now, the best way to contact me is at bsmith@caspercollege.edu. If you send me email, be sure to use your Casper College email address because due to FERPA, I'm not allowed to reply to outside email addresses. My office hours are, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at these times. If you're coming to PS 130, which is my actual office, you need to wear a mask. Otherwise, via Zoom, you can come, and this is the Zoom link, and here's the Zoom passcode that you'll need to get into the Zoom link here. Here's an intro video, a little short thing. You're watching the Moodle Overview. Here's the mom login video. This is how you get your login credentials for MyOpenMath if you don't have them. We have announcements here. And probably the most important thing here is the Math0930 YouTube channel. And so here I've made a list of all, or have a list of all the videos I made for this course. And so, there's the 39 videos for all the sections we're going to cover. And so you can read the book as well as watch the videos I've made. And once you get down a little further, you'll see there's videos also other places. Course documents, we have our syllabus. Be sure to read that completely. The calendar of events here. So that's going to be basically an overview of where you need to be at certain times. So, for Module 1, Chapter 3, ideally you take the exam on 27th in January. Do you have to? No. You can take it early if you want to, or you can take it later if you want to. It all depends on where you're at. So don't rush and say, oh, I have to take it that day if you haven't done any assignments, because that's going to make you fail the class probably. And so make sure you get through all 3 sections, do the practice exams, do everything, and then take your exam. And if it's like instead of the 27th, maybe it's the 30th or the 2nd of February, do that, and then try to get caught up after that. But don't get too far behind because everything has to be done on the 12th of May. Now, there are going to be due dates along the way that are set and standard that you have to do, but that's going to be something you need to have. Now the testing center, this is for proctoring. And so when you do the proctoring, you can go here, schedule your appointment. Be sure to do that 24 hours in advance to take your test. So again, if you want, and you're going to be on target for all those exams, you can set your appointments up way in advance. If you don't know where you're going to be at any time, then just go ahead and do that again 24 hours in advance. Here's our textbook. Basically, the whole text is here. We're only doing certain chapters, so you won't want to read the whole thing, but everything is there. It's a PDF file. It's free, so it's nice. Here we have a math study skills. So these are skills to help you be successful in the course this semester, different ways to study. Now, the nice thing about this is you can use them for other classes as well. I've had students use them from everything from English to science classes. So it works in all classes. It's just different ways to actually study. Here's a PDF on how to enter answers into the MyOpenMath. So if you haven't used it before, sometimes this is useful to kind of go through to make sure you understand that. Here's the extra course video link by another instructor. Basically, you open the playlist in YouTube, and then you can choose different videos that you want to look at. So if we're in Chapter 3, you can look for Chapter 3 videos and see if they have any. Not all the videos are going to be there, but there will be some. Here's MyOpenMath. So this is how you get your login credentials. So that MyOpenMath login video before will kind of take you through what you do here. So basically you click here, register as a new student, and then you just kind of follow the instructions on what to put in there. Ideally, you use your Casper College email address in that, because then if you ever ask questions, it'll come to me as from your Casper College email, and then I can just reply straight to that. We also have the Digital Learning Center, Help Desk, Information Technology, Disability Services, Tutoring Study Resources, and our Student Handbook. Then we have some motivational videos on why we can all succeed in math. And so, we've got everything from Carol here talking about believing you can improve, to Angela talking about grit, how to learning math is different, how to eliminate math anxieties, and study skills. Again, a little more of that listening and making notes on how to be doing good on study skills. Some useful websites. We have our Khan Academy to work more in different things in algebra. Desmos, it's an online graphing calculator. And then TI-84 calculator help here is what this link will take you to. Now the modules, they're going to be all similar. So no matter if we're in Module 1 through Module 8, they're all going to be similar. Module 1 and Module 8 will be different as they have extra stuff or littler stuff. Module 1, for example, has an introduction to post to here, has a syllabus quiz, has a math poll about whether you like math or not. Answer that. Honestly, if you totally hate math, put you totally hate math. If you really love it, then put you love it. And then we have our first assignment in the MyOpenMath. So once you get your login credentials, what you'll do is you'll click in here, and because I'm logged in, it's going to automatically take me, because once you log into MyOpenMath here, it'll ask for your credentials, and every time after that, it'll just strictly log you in, and you don't have to worry about it. So once you've logged in that first time, it'll just take you in here, and then you can start doing assignments. So this will be a first assignment, and again, you just kind of go through the different questions, and we have 9 questions on this one. And it's, again, just learning how to type things into MyOpenMath, following directions, no rounding, 2 decimal places. What is the result of this? And so it's kind of helping you understand how to enter things into MyOpenMath. All right, so once we've got that now, notice all these things say marked as done. Those count for points. So you want to do those to get the points. You don't want to lose any points during this semester. So that's kind of a key thing. Now, this point on, the modules are going to be the same. So we'll have the module 1, 2, 3, whatever. We'll have objectives for the module. We'll have the readings for the module. And then we'll have the different sections for the module. So in this case, 3.1, maybe the next later is 5.1. And then we have these 4 pieces in this case, and they don't have mark as done. So these are just practice to get you ready to do the homework itself. The homework is counting for points. It's marked as done. So these don't count for points, but it helps you get ready for that homework, like I said. And again, there's 3 in this case to get you ready to do this homework. And there's, again, 3 to get ready. Now, after you get done with all the sections, we have this practice quiz for chapter 3. Or whatever chapter you're on. And you have 3 attempts to do it. And what I would suggest is take it once and don't use notes, don't use anything, just go through and what you know and what you don't know. And then go there and look and see, review it and see what you do and don't know. Maybe you don't know anything from 3.1 or 3.3 and go back and study those. And then once you get that study and you think, okay, I think I'm ready now, take it again. And then now, okay, now I missed some stuff in 3.1, but 3.3 I got and 3.2 I got. So now study 3.1, go back in, take it again. And then that last time, hopefully you'll have a lot better score and you'll understand everything from all 3 sections in this case. Once you've done that, then we have this pre-exam self-reflection. So go in and write a paragraph. Where are you at? Are you prepared for the exam? Taking consideration the amount of time you spent on the suggested assignments and everything. Did you cram everything last minute, or where are you at? Are you prepared for it, basically, and explain and all that, because then you're going to go to the proctoring center and take the exam that's listed here. And once you're done with that exam, come back over and do the post reflection. Okay, well, I really wasn't prepared, or hey, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be, and give another, short paragraph on where you were. That way, when I go in and look at your grade on the exam, I can also look at these self-reflections and see, okay, were they on target? Were they reflecting what they really were at? And that kind of helps me, but it also helps you, because then, if here you said, oh, I'm totally ready, you come in here and you bomb it, then you come back here, okay, well, my self-reflection is I really didn't study like I thought it was, I just said I was ready up here. Then you know that, okay, this next chapter I need to really study harder, understand where I need to study. Maybe you skipped the practice exam, lost points for that, and didn't do it until after you took the exam. So there's a lot of things that are going to help you with this, knowing where you're going along the way. Now, in about every other module, there's the study skills journal. So basically, it's going to ask you, how reading those study skills, it's talking about the dendrites, and it's talking about brain-friendly study tips and all these. And so write, a paragraph or so on each of these on where you're at, what you understand on those, and that's going to help you kind of learn your study skills a little bit better as well. Then module 2, it's going to be the same as module 1, starting, at the readings and doing your work, basically going through here. And then we're going to get back to a practice exam, self-reflection pre and post the exam. And this time, notice we don't have a journal, but module 3, we get back to down here, we have a journal. And notice these journals have due dates. They are the only thing really besides stuff in module 1 there that have specific hard due dates. Module 1, we've got the intro and the syllabus quiz that have hard due dates, as well as that first study skills thing. So those due dates they're hard. I can't go back in and undo them. And so you need to make sure you get those done by that due date. And if you don't, you lose the points. And study skills, if it's say 5% is the study skills and you skip all those, you went from a 100 to a 95, or a 95 to a 90. Or if you had a 90% at the end of the semester, all of a sudden you're at 85. So you went from an A to a B. And so really you want to get all the points throughout the semester as you can, because that's going to help your grade, and you don't want to miss any points that are basically free points there. Then module 8's different. Again, like I said, it's the final. So we have a final review, the final exam, and then the pre and post reflections. And then we have a short exit survey to kind of talk about what you thought about mom, things like that. So that's kind of a quick overview of Moodle. Hopefully that will help. And here's to a great semester.